muito bom. Ah, no sé.
This question comes from AJ, who wrote, "When I was about 8 years old, shoveling snow on a freezing day in Colorado, I wished that I could instantly be transported to the surface of the sun, just for a nanosecond, and then instantly transported back. I figured this would be long enough to warm me up, but not enough to harm me. What would actually happen?" Believe it or not, this wouldn't even warm you. The temperature of the surface of the sun is about 5800 K, give or take. If you stayed there for a while, you'd be cooked to a cinder. But a nanosecond is not very long. It's enough time for light to travel about a foot. I'm going to assume you're facing toward the sun. In general, you should avoid looking directly at the sun, but it's hard to avoid when it takes up a full 180 degrees of your view. In that nanosecond, about a microjoule of energy would enter your eye. A microjoule of light is not a lot. If you stare at a computer monitor with your eyes closed, and then you open them and shut them very quickly, your eye will take in about as much light from the screen during your reverse blink as it would during a nanosecond on the sun's surface. Is there a word for that? Like a blink, but in reverse? I feel like there should be a word for that. Anyway, during the nanosecond on the sun, photons from the sun would flood into your eye and strike your retinal cells. Then, at the end of the nanosecond, you jump back home. At this point, the retinal cells wouldn't have even begun responding. Over the next few million nanoseconds, or milliseconds, the retinal cells, having absorbed a bunch of light energy, would get into gear and start signaling to your brain that something had happened. You would spend 1 nanosecond on the sun, but it would take 30 million nanoseconds for your brain to notice. From your point of view, all you would see is a flash. The flash would seem to last much longer than your time on the sun, only fading as your retinal cells finally quieted down. The energy absorbed by your skin would be minor, about 10 to the minus 5 joules per square centimeter of exposed skin. For comparison, according to the IEEE P1584 standard, holding your finger in the blue flame of a butane lighter for 1 second delivers about 5 joules per square centimeter to the skin, which is roughly the threshold for receiving a second-degree burn. The heat during your sun visit would be 5 orders of magnitude weaker than that. So other than the dim flash in your eyes, you might not even notice. But what if you got the coordinates wrong? The sun's surface is relatively cool. It's hotter than, like, Phoenix, but compared to the interior of the sun, it's downright chilly. The surface is a few thousand degrees, but the interior is a few million degrees. What if you spent a nanosecond there? The Stefan-Boltzmann law lets us calculate how much heat you'd absorb while inside the sun. It's not good. You would exceed the IEEE 1584b standard for second-degree burns after 1 femtosecond in the sun. A nanosecond, the time you're spending there, is a million femtoseconds. This doesn't end well for you. But there's some good news. Deep in the sun, the photons carrying energy around have very short wavelengths. They're not visible light, they're mostly a mix of what we consider hard and soft X-rays. This means that they penetrate into your body to various depths, heating your internal organs and also ionizing your DNA, causing irreversible damage before they even start burning you. Looking back, I realize I started that by saying there's some good news. I don't know why I did that. Don't spend a nanosecond inside the sun. In Greek legend, Icarus flew too close to the sun, and the heat melted his wings and he fell to his death. It's true that the temperature is higher closer to the sun, but temperature and heat aren't the same thing. Melting, or any phase change of a substance, requires the absorption of a specific amount of heat energy per
Córtenle las cabezas. Ôi. don't understand. Damn, real structure. Oi!
There it is. Let me pull up chat, see what you guys are yapping about.
Alright. Get the chat back up here. Yeah, it's gonna be like this for a little bit. And once you start getting to the eye wall, that's when
It'll get a little more intense.
it's gonna get crazy. This is still gonna get absolutely crazy.
Oops.
I caramba, I agree.
You guys from Florida? No, we're from Indiana, Nebraska.
Chat, where's everybody watching from right now? Too?
Yeah.
Where's everybody watching from?
Yap, yippity yap.
Do we have any Floridans in here right now watching this? You crazy Florida boys, stay safe. We're up.
We're not from Florida. Chat, I want to know where everybody in the streams are watching from.
Exactly.
Everybody let me know.
What are the locations here?
Toronto, Pittsburgh, Quebec,
New York.
St. Petersburg, Denmark, UK. We got a lot of international viewers here, looks like.
Ton of international viewers. Probably have some more later on too.
Yep.
Portugal, UK, Louisiana,
Wow.
Finland. Just all over, worldwide. Germany, Canada, just everywhere. There we go. Now let's
Literally
start-
everywhere. I mean, this chat is going so fast I can't even read.
Every single country right now is watching, or every single like
Just saw 2 Ohio's.
Continents
What's the
in here.
Sigma?
lot of
Logan, thank you so much
Ohioans.
for the super chat.
I've seen a bunch of Ohioans in here too.
Logan's got a question for both of us. Do we like hurricane or tornado chasing more?
100% tornado chasing. Like,
yeah.
it's not even a question.
Obvious answer for both of us here.
I feel like the water.
Yeah, look at the
Why
water
are there
water.
all of a sudden? Am I crazy?
Could have got a little higher. I just see, look at it blowing across up there.
Wow.
We should be really, really.
Would you believe this is an official port of Super Mario Bros.? It's true. This is Super Mario Bros. Special, released back in 1986 for Japanese home computers. It was a unique collaboration between Nintendo and Hudson Soft. This is a fully featured Super Mario Bros. Game with new enemies and stages, but the game is filled with issues. The physics are off, the controls are loose and frustrating, and it lacks the iconic side-scrolling action that defined the original. Clearly, this was a product of Hudson's experimental approach to Mario before the franchise had its formula perfected. Sure, the game's got its charm, and it's an interesting curiosity, but not one that I'd recommend. Would you believe this is an official port of Super Mario?
Son, you will marry the girl that I choose. What? No, you have horrible taste in women. Look at Mom. What if it's Jeff Bezos' daughter? Oh, now I can do that. Mr. Jeff Bezos, let my son marry your daughter. I would never agree to that. But my son is the CEO of the World Bank. Ooh, then maybe we can make something work. Hello, do yourselves a favor and make my son the CEO of World Bank. No. Really? No? But my son is Jeff Bezos' son-in-law. Oh, then when can he start? Son, you will marry the girl that I choose. What?
Going for a perfect score on TikTok Hop.
Now we actually get to test ourselves. Oh! Okay, wow, that was just like a jump scare out of nowhere. And here, that was just like, I blinked and I blacked out on that one. It absolutely just got so much harder. Okay, never mind. It's probably gonna change very soon, so I need to be ready. Oh, geez, this one's weird. This one's disorienting. It's gonna change, it's gonna, that one I should have died on, dude! 50! We... 360. Keep it going, Falcon. You can do it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa! I had to be ready for that one. That one was wild. Need a couple of these. Okay, what's next? What's next? Oh, that one's not so bad. Oh my goodness. I can't take. Oh, I can't. There's just no 70.
Going for a perfect score on TikTok Hop.
Now we actually get to test.
Places to hide a body tier list. My lawyer did say that before we start, I have to mention that I've never hit a body before. So with that being said, the lake behind my house is going in S2. It's well hidden, hard to reach, and there's even an alligator to get rid of the theoretical evidence. Next is a locker. Shout out to Metal Gear Solid. And this seems like a good spot. You know, no one checks their locker, but it really comes down to if you can convince people that the smell coming from the locker is your old lunch or not. B tier. Next, we have your neighbor's garbage. I think this one's really underrated and competitive. It's probably the meta pick right now. And if you want to be extra toxic, you can emote on them while they get arrested. And finally, we have a freezer at this McDonald's, and this is S tier. I do it again. Places to hide a body tier list. My lawyer did say that
This HP Victus went from 60 frames per sometimes to 500 frames per second just by clicking one button. Because as you already know, most problems are caused by neglect, abuse, and these guys, but not all of them. Sometimes it's just drugs. And even though the hinges have more recoil than your mother, this HP Victus is a decent gaming laptop with decent temps. But just like you, its potential to do great things is being limited by its refusal to use energy, which is resulting in the same situation your grandpa dreads. It can't perform when it's time to play. And though Cialis is the solution for him, there's no magic pill to fix this silver fox. But there is a few settings to bring this old dog back to its glory days. The first step is to disable Eco Mode in the HP software that my customer must have accidentally clicked at some point. Because you don't care about trees when gaming, you care about power! The next settings are here and here, and just like that, we go from this to this. So you can finally contribute to your team's victory. The greatest technician that's ever lived. This HP Victus went from 60 frames per sometimes to 500 frames per second just by clicking one.
This guy's claiming if you lost your remote, you can still turn off the TV using only a piece of paper and a lighter. But is that science or fiction?
The way TV remotes work is by sending an infrared signal to the TV sensor
That looks kind of like this.
So this guy used a lighter to create an infrared light source and then cuts slit in the piece of paper and moves it across to mimic the exact pulsing IR signal needed to turn on the TV.
And while the science here is fundamentally correct, it's totally fake for two reasons.
First off, this only has 12 slots, and to mimic the correct frequency, you need to have 800 slots in the paper, making it 60 feet long at this scale. And secondly, for the signal to pulse fast enough, my hand would have to move that 60-foot long paper at 250 miles per hour, which is way more than humanly possible. So I recommend if you use your remote, skip the lighter and paper, and simply push this button.
This guy's claiming if you lost your remote...
1 cent knife all the way to
Gabriel,
3,000.
oh, you're alive. What?
A large and a confirmed deadly tornado, multiple vortexes in Florida right now.
Okay.
Open GR2, mine expired. Fort Pierce is trend. Oh my god!
What?
Yo! Holy shit! Look in the group chat.
Okay. Did you see the image I sent?
Hold on.
Is it Hurricane Milton or the tornado?
Milton. It's causing a massive tornado on the ground right now. Look. Stream GR2. Look in the group chat. I just sent it. Stream GR2. Mine expired.
Hold on, I swear I installed GR2.
It's right by Fort Pierce. Stream GR2 analysis. A large and deadly tornado is on the ground.
Oi! Okay, I'll stream GR2 Nick.
But guys, this could be a potential EF4 or 5 tornado.
Wait, the tornado is on the ground?
I have not seen anything. Reed Timmer just tweeted massive tornado on the ground. Massive wedge tornado. Hashtag tornado report recently from the dot camera. It's a big wedge right now.
It's a fat wedge.
Big fat fucking wedge.
Yes.
Oh, there's already tornado damage.
There's damage? How's the
That
damage?
looks like F4 damage.
Oh.
High F4 damage.
Is it almost like EF5 damage?
Yes. Almost EF5. It is currently massive right now. Stream GR2.
Hold on. I'm installing.
My god.
I love using GR2 while having 6 accounts running Souls RNG at once. Isn't that so convenient?
Yeah.
So
this is a big fucking tornado.
GR2. What do you mean?
It's even bigger. Look in the group chat. There's another one.
I can't. It says mine expired too.
Well, great. Fuck, man. Let me look it up on Twitter. Holy shit.
Being chilling.
Bro, this just happened 3 minutes ago, man. What
Why is
the
there a
fuck?
big fat green download button? $250? I am not paying $250 for a stupid tornado visualizer. No, that is not happening.
Wait, go into your Windows and look up GR2. If you find any file related to GR2, delete it. Because it might store like a key to where it's being.
Uninstalled GR2.
Damn it, man. Why did I just open flag radar? Oh. man.
Cheeseburger. I love cheeseburger. I deleted all the original NR files. So it still says my trial has ended.
Come back.
250 bucks.
Fort Pierce is trending on TikTok. I mean, fuck. Fort Pierce is trending.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it. Look at this. Damn it.
I can't. I don't give you the search results. Because Google is a dumbass.
EF4 damage. High-end EF4 damage.
Send me a video. Send me a live stream.
Alright.
Bro's only interested in the tornado and not the person.
Bro, I don't know about it. Joe Biden is talking about it right now.
That specific tornado has likely moved out to offshore just a little bit. Maybe it's a water spout at this point. We don't need to let our guard down though. In places like Orchid and Windsor, we shouldn't come out of our safe spots until that warning
Category 5
is
no.
allowed to expire.
Holy shit.
Also, the storm surge is getting gnarly out there. The water is rising now at a rate that it wasn't before. The beach is eroded out a lot. Once it breaks the sand there on the left
Yep,
side,
it's category 5.
Gonna start
It's category 5. Oh my god.
Port Charlotte, Florida area.
It's a category 5.
Category 5?
Go ahead.
Yeah, category 5. This is the worst we've seen since 2008.
I just got alerts that across Sarasota, Florida, have now just received an alert. It says to shelter in place.
I saw someone on Twitter post an image of the damage, and that was crazy.
Officials are saying do not try to evacuate. Shelter in place. The time for evacuation for Sarasota, Florida is over.
Thank you very much, Elijah, for that vital information.
Holy crap! Yo!
Because
oh my gosh,
we've
that is
seen
massive.
There's millions of people that have evacuated.
Look in the group chat. Big wedge. Big wedge. Another big wedge was spotted.
Communicated and well forecasted storm here that we've known is coming for a while. Obviously, it's an
Alright, I just set the other one. Big wedge.
So far, I'm super thankful for the weather infrastructure that we have here in the United States.
Whoa, that is a big fat wedge.
How we're
That's
able to
on the ground right now.
put all of this together.
Right now?
But unfortunately now it's the real deal.
Yeah.
We're about to see the storm surge come in. We're about to deal with the extreme
This
winds.
is terrible. Oh my god,
Obviously,
what's
we've
terrible?
got
Yeah.
some communities already
That could.
completely
Oh, it's flooding bad in Europe
tornadoes.
right now. Holy shit.
and the hurricane hasn't even started.
Yeah, there's
So
some
now
insane
we're,
flooding.
Sarasota and click.
I love. Oh, there are so many.
It's a tornado outbreak. Tornado outbreak.
Your free trial period has ended. Now buy it. Which we don't sell anymore, so say goodbye.
Bye bye. Holy shit. Fort Pierce and Vero Beach is absolutely getting obliterated. Disaster. The largest tornado ever recorded in Florida is on the ground south of Vero Beach right now. My gosh. This is the largest tornado we've seen in Florida of all time. What the fuck, man?
Hey Ryan, I just sent you a link on screen text to a site with a bunch of different information that can be used to monitor storm surge. If you want to go ahead and pull that up. If you click on the
Oh, wait, you're watching on stream?
map, it'll give you a graph of what the water is doing. Up towards Clearwater Beach, we're currently seeing the process of the water moving away from shore. You can see that where that red line starts intersecting.
Oh, let me check the stream real quick.
The blue line is basically what the water should be doing, and the red one is what it is doing. If you take that a much further south, back near Cape Corral, you can see that we have a bunch of surge there already.
Let me try to
And
find
even
one where there
further
is.
South, you can see that we have even more.
Valuable resource here. This is tidesandcurrents.noaa.gov. Naples right now still seems to be the
Someone's storm chasing
unfortunate
live
winner,
Milton.
of the storm surge rankings here.
Son of a bitch.
Already experienced, and the rapid rise is going to continue. We'll also continue to see the water levels rise back here.
Holy
in
shit.
The Fort Myers area as well.
This is terrible.
If you're just now getting here, just now tuning in, we are a couple hours away from landfall from our major hurricane, Milton. 120-mile-per-hour winds. Storm surge.
Severe floods right now. This is bad.
8 to 13 feet, depending
The
on where
damage
you
is
are.
absolutely crazy. Oh, tornado
And also
emergency.
a
PDS
prolific
tornado emergency.
tornado outbreak. We've got some viewers that are sending in some
It's doing
videos.
some crazy damage right now.
This is from Allie. This is her cousin's house in Loxahatchee, Florida earlier.
What the hell, man?
This is the tornado that we were covering just moments ago. And yeah, anytime we play a amateur video from somebody that's got a big tornado right in front of them, language warning. Sorry about that. It's obviously understandable given the circumstances. So yeah, this
Make
is the
any
kind of
sense,
situation
mine?
that we're dealing with today.
Tornadoes,
obviously, right? Huge tornadoes, but also
Gabriel, it doesn't make any
necessarily
sense.
I mean,
My-
we've seen some fast tornadoes on this channel. We deal with Dixie Alley
Does
racers
it
all the
make
time.
it-
These tornadoes are moving even faster than some of the fastest ones that I've seen. So that adds another level of complexity to the warning situation here. But I think that the National Weather Service out here has done an incredible job, and I'm really hoping that everybody that needed to was able to get to shelter. Right now, at this very moment, we don't have any tornadoes on the ground that we know of. All of the big tornado circulations have moved offshore. We have some major fish-nados going on right now. We've got some water
my
spouts,
god. Where is my
and
freaking mouse
hopefully they
cursor?
stay out there. But if we do start to have more of a problem with them along the coast, we will be the first to let you know right here.
Hello?
And this slight break in the tornado activity is coming
Milton
just
is
in
spawning
time
some insane ass
for the
tornadoes
major
right now.
hurricane,
Oh my god.
to make
Also,
landfall.
most of the tornadoes have disappeared for some reason. I don't see their
So most
warnings
of the
anymore.
heavy rain and a lot of the stronger winds are going to move right up into Tampa. It
Milton
does
is
look to
absolutely
me like
destroying
Tampa is going to dodge a major bullet
Florida
with the
right
storm
now.
surge. However, it's not going to be zero. It's not like there's not going to be any storm surge. It's not going to be the worst of it. The worst of the storm surge is likely going to be happening between Sarasota and Fort Myers, especially around Port Charlotte, Inglewood, and Grove City.